Hello everybody, Corey from the MTG Place here. Just wanted to go over a deck tech here. I'm going to go over my Korvold deck, just kind of explain why I chose these cards. I'll have the list in the show notes as well if you want to copy it. You can also just find it. You search MTG Corey on Moxfield. It should be a public deck. I built this about a year ago, so I don't have anything super new in it, but I think it's pretty good. I win most of the time I play it. So obviously Korvold, if you don't know, he has 2 black and a red or 2 black, red, green for a 4/4 legendary creature dragon with flying. Enters the battlefield or attacks, you sacrifice another permanent, and whenever you sacrifice, put a 1/1 counter on him and draw a card. So you're going to just try and kind of keep looping sacrifice stuff. Zoom in a little bit here. Alright, so we got, first up, the first card you have to have pretty much is Academy Manufacturer, right? Like, how far can I go? Alright. So Academy Manufacturer, basically, if you would make a clue, food, or treasure, you instead make one of each. And I'm kind of basing this as like making a bunch of treasures, then sack the treasures to put up a soulstone counter on Korvold and draw a card, and you have more mana. We have the Ancient Copper Dragon. So it does come damage to a player. You roll a d20, make that many treasure tokens. At Sushi the Blazing Sky, when it dies, you can make 3 treasure tokens. Lannery Storm also makes treasure tokens. Dire Fleet Horror, 1 in a black, when it dies, make a treasure. So that's a good low cost curve. And just you can sack it off to altar or something. Make that. Dockside obviously makes a bunch of treasures. Forsworn Paladin, black. It's a 1/1 menace. You can pay 1 in a black, tap it, pay life, create a treasure. You also pay 2 in a black, target creature gets +2/+7 until end of turn of mana from a treasure spent to activate this. It also gets Death Touch. So it's just a nice way to spend some of your treasures and make more treasures if you need to. And it's a 1-drop, so it's something to play good early. You got Gadrick. You make a treasure token for every non-token creature that died. Plus, it's a 5/4 dragon for 3. Galagreeters, you make some treasures with that. Gilded Goose makes a food, which is another thing you can sacrifice. Goldspan makes treasures and makes them sack for 2. Grim Hireling makes 2 treasures whenever you deal combat damage. Ignoble Hierarch is just mana rock, mana dork is good. Also Pilfer, dies you get a treasure and you can encore it for some more treasures later. Jewel Thief makes a treasure when it comes in. Jiri is another way to get things big if they keep killing your commander and you can't play it. Or you can just have both and then, sack off Jiri to just ping something for the game too if you need to kill somebody. Kalane also makes a treasure when it enters, and it makes everything come in with 1/1 counters for every treasure you spend to cast. Magda, Mahadi, in your step, create a treasure token for each creature that died. Mayhem Devil, whenever you sack your treasures, you're going to ping stuff. Whenever a player sacrifices another permanent, you put a 1/1 counter on every creature you control. So it's really good. Old Gnawbone, when you deal combat damage, you're going to get that many treasures. Pitiless Plunderer, treasure whenever something dies. Professional Facebreaker. When you deal combat damage, you get more treasures. The Innkeeper, create a treasure, and when creatures enter, you just gain some life. The Monkey, Monkey's good. Ruthless Knave, 3 mana, 3/2. Orc Pirate, you could sack a creature, create 2 treasures. It's pretty good. And you can sack 3 treasures, draw a card. The Technomancer, you can sack a creature, make treasures. You can sack artifacts to bring stuff back. Skullport Merchant, again, you can sack creature or treasure to draw cards. Stormkiln, whenever you cast it's a sorceries, you get treasures. Tireless Provisioner, when you landfall, you get a food or a treasure. Zorn makes you create extra treasures. Zatora is crazy. So you sack a creature, deal damage or something, and then you get 3 treasures, so you can even sack off your commander, ping a bunch of damage, and get 3 treasures back as a rebate. So those are the 33 creatures. It's a pretty creature-heavy deck. Well, it's about half. Or a third. It's about, just because, third. I think it works out, especially, you got a good balance of low and high cost creatures. I only run 6 sorceries because I tend to prefer instants. But so the sorceries I do run is Get Recovery because if I need to, I can play it as a land and I can bring something back. Damnation, if you're behind, you just don't need that. Farseek, which searches for dual lands and stuff. Strike It Rich, make a treasure, and you can flash it back, just one. 3 visits, get a forest. Vandal Blast, you can blow up all the opponent's artifacts. And then instants, I like to play a lot of single target removal. I feel like that's going up and up and up on the terms of you're just playing more and more single target removal nowadays. So the first one is Abrupt Decay. Can't be countered, you can kill something 3 or less. Assassin's Trophy, you can basically kill anything, they get a basic. Beast Within, they get a beast. Bedevil, kill artifact creature or planeswalker for 3. This could basically be whatever, but I figured Bedevil is a decent 3 that can hit multiple things, so it can fill multiple roles. Deadly Dispute, you can sacrifice an artifact or a creature, draw 2 cards and make a treasure, so pretty good. You can sack a treasure to make 2 cards and another treasure. Royal Intervention, in case they board wipe your stuff, or you can combo that with Damnation. Infernal Grasp, kill a creature, lose 2 life. Noxus Revival, you can get stuff back. Terminate, kills a creature. Artifacts, I got my mana rocks like Arcane Signet, and you got Ashnod's Altar. Bootlegger Sash actually is crazy in this deck because all your lands can make treasures. And then you can sack them all off to get Korvold really big. Phyrexian Altar, sack outlet card, and make some mana. Sol Ring, Treasure Map. And then for enchantments, I have Black Market Connections, which is a good 2 and a black enchantment, and you can get a treasure with it, and you can do other stuff if you want. Doubling Season, because you'll make more than 1. Fabled Mirror Breaker, you can get more treasures. Pay Offering, if you cast with a creature and a non-creature, you get a clue, food, and treasure, so that's pretty good. Guardian Project, basically just going to draw a card every time you play something that's not a token, non-token creature. Paralyze, doubles tokens. Phyrexian Arena, draw extra cards. You might be wondering why I play both. I like the card draw, so I like having Black Market Connections and Phyrexian Arena. Revel in Riches, if you just get 10 treasures, you just win the game. It's pretty easy to do in this deck. Sylvan Library, extra card draw is good, like I said. Then we got the lands. You got your Badlands, Bayou, Blood Crypt, Bloodstain, Boseiju, Cinderglade, Command Tower, 6 Forests, High Market, 4 Mountains, Overgrown Tomb, Phyrexian Tower, Smoldering Marsh, all 3 of the Channel Lands, Stomping Ground, 6 Swamps, Treasure Vault, Urborg, Verdant Catacombs, Wooded Foothills, Yavimaya, Ziatora's Proving Ground. So you can see there's a mana curve here. It's pretty good. We got basically 9 cards that cost 10, and 18 cards that cost 2, 20 cards that cost 3, 8 cards that cost 4, 5 cards that cost 5, 3 cards that cost 6, and 1 card that costs 7. So you have 98% chance of playing 1 drops on curve, 91% of playing 2 drops on curve, 80% of playing a 3 drop, 65% of playing a 4 drop on curve, and then about 50% at 5 or more on curve. The average is 1.84 with lands, 2.89 without. So it's pretty good. Low mana curve. I like to be under 3 without lands because it really helps. That basically you just get 3 mana and you can basically run your deck most of the time, and you don't have to worry about being mana screwed. I have a little bit less red production than what's actually needed here because this is 36% are red, and that's because treasures can make that for me. So it kind of makes up the difference. And I feel like green and black are more important because I tend to put more green and black cards in my deck usually, and green fixes it. So you got a simple hand here. Well, this is pretty good actually. I'd probably keep this hand. This would be sweet. This would be another okay one. That would be bad. This would be a sweet one. So yeah. So So that's everything you need to know about Korvold. So Korvold Treasure Deck Tech in 10 minutes. Thanks for watching.